Well, here's we start off this morning, still remaining dry, and we're still looking at a little bit of that haze. You can kind of look at this at the airport to some degree. Starting off this morning, we are a little cooler than we were yesterday at this time as we start off with quiet conditions yet again. Region-wide, we're in the low 70s. You don't see anything too extreme, but when we zoom in just a little bit, we at least have cooler temperatures right now in the mid-60s or even low 60s like Chesterfield, Flora, Effingham. You're in the mid-60s, but still, overall, it's not all that bad. Now, one thing you'll notice here is it's just a little bit more humid today. As we've kind of less humid this morning than it's been the last couple of days. Yesterday was more humid. That's why we started off much warmer. We're seeing those numbers fall just a little bit. They will pick up some steam as we head into the weekend. As it gets more muggy, that's where we're going to see better chances for rain. And that is also going to coincide. So as we start off this morning, I do want to kind of loop this and show you some of that rain that occurred yesterday. This was where that boundary, that cold front that we were tracking for you, that just was on the edge of our viewing area. I talked about Gasconade, Phelps County even had one severe thunderstorm warning where you just had some pretty good rain, even a flood advisory. So good news for you locally. Otherwise, like I said, most of us not getting any rain. That fell apart pretty quickly. We're not going to see any of that today. It is much, much quieter here at this hour. As we continue to focus on the next several hours, you'll notice that we have that northeasterly flow that also brings drier air in. So once again, we have no issue in terms of humidity, but temperatures are still headed for the low 90s, and there will be much more sunshine today than there was yesterday as a whole. It was still very sunny, but still, it's going to be hot and dry again today. Now, like I said, as I show you Futurecast, it's easier to pinpoint the timing of this cold front now. Earlier, it was going to affect us maybe a little sooner on Thursday, and now we're going to see Thursday night into Friday. That's what I would expect the best opportunity for rain. As you see that southerly breeze in, watch behind it, this front starts to settle in, and that's where I think we're going to see our best bet for rain as we head into not only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There will be chances for rain. One thing that I pointed out yesterday at this time, look how it's not really widespread. This is not going to be something that impacts you for the entire day. This is just going to be something that we see scattered rain chances, and that means we're not going to see some big rainfall total, but they are becoming a little bit more, at least robust in terms of the totals. They're at least in the 2/3 of an inch range. Otherwise, like I said, this is not a drought-busting rain, but at least provides us at least some hope that we're going to knock a little bit of the dust off. It's still extremely dry. As we go from 92 today, 91 tomorrow, Thursday we're back in the mid-90s with late rain chances, especially at night, and through Friday with scattered rain chances and temps in the mid-80s. I do expect that we'll stay that way over the next few days as we see chances of rain throughout the weekend, but they're not all that great. In fact, we're going to stay relatively still warm for this time of the year. Our average high is about 81 degrees, and we're way above that over the next few days. In fact, continuing our streak of 90s over the next few, that's what we're looking at